Hello and welcome back to another YouTube video. My name is Gavin McIntyre and I help people manifest their dreams into reality. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you the power of meditation, how it can be applied, and none of these are in order, but we're going to go over just that and how it can work for you in positive ways. Let's just get into it. Have you ever meditated? Meditation is actually pretty cool. So a little story, quick story. I first started meditating when I was 13 years old. I started meditating because I was trying to find like a truth to reality, a bunch of stuff like that. And it was one of my ways to doing it. But like such, as I have listed here, I had no idea how powerful just sitting there could possibly be. Like, are you kidding me? I was like, how in the world could you just sit there and just gain knowledge or clarity or something? Like, it seemed useless, it seemed pointless, it seemed like sitting there is gonna get you nowhere. And I was wrong. And so we're gonna begin with number one. These are in no particular order. These ones down here are kind of the fun ones. But these ones, so the power of meditation. What is meditation? Well, meditation can be a lot of things. Now, I meditate crisscrossed applesauce, sitting on the ground with my hands out, like the guru, like a guru or whatever. It helps me. It is what I have been doing for years, and so it helps me a lot, that type of position. But there's many different positions. You can be on your knees, you can sit on a pillow, you can be laying down, you can be sitting in a chair. Meditation can be an activity as well. Meditation is essentially a flow state on some level of observing your thoughts. And just through these methods and through these things of what we're going to discuss, which are in no specific order, if they seem like, wow, like that would be cool to have, then you'll be able to find your own meditation. Like sometimes I can sit down on the ground and meditate and have these benefits, or other days I'll have to sit down in a chair with my eyes open, and so there's a lot of different things to it, but simple, cross-legged, eyes closed, back straight, chest out, chin up, meditation is the best, most impactful thing you can do for yourself. So, first benefit, internal awareness and focus. How is this even a benefit? So, a lot of the times when we are focusing on things that are outside of ourselves, such as people, places, things, we tend to lose focus on our internal self. So, for example, like if you're working and you got your mind set, and you're like, I need to do this, 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 and this, but you're doing it and you're doing it and you're doing it, and it sounded like such a great idea, and you're getting it done, you're getting your job done, whatever this job may be, but now you're starting to feel hungry, a little bit thirsty, but you're not realizing that the reason why you have a bad mood while you're doing it, because you were having a good mood, is because you're hungry and thirsty. So like internal awareness and focus is more so about bringing the awareness within yourself and really focusing on, flip the cameras back to you. You know what I mean? You gotta kind of bring it back in. You gotta stop focusing on what that person needs, on what that person needs, on what that guy wants, what your boss wants from you, all these things. So when you hop into a meditation, when you sit there and you breathe in the nose and you breathe out the mouth, internal awareness and focus tends to take over almost immediately, because you'll start to realize through meditation that you are, and none of this is without you. So to focus on external problems is a distraction from the problems within yourself. So internal awareness and focus is a huge benefit of meditation. Another benefit of meditation is peace of mind. Yes. If you had a stressful day, your mind is just, what? Meditate. It's all good. Peace of mind can be reached through many different states of the brain. My actual preferred peaceful state is alpha brainwave states when I get into meditations and stuff, because alpha brainwave states I've started to notice have really got me through more breakthroughs and internal realizations than any other type of frequency. Not necessarily healing, but just breakthroughs in general. So peace of mind is possible, And meditation is one way to do it. You will create peace of mind in your first meditation. You just have to learn to clear the mind and observe your thoughts. When you're hopping into a meditation, a lot of people like to tell you, oh, control your thoughts. You're not supposed to be thinking anything. Wrong. Completely wrong. It's not how it works. When you're meditating, your thoughts are going to be there. They're going to be there. They're going to be here, there, upstairs, downstairs, spinning around in circles. You're going to start imagining stuff, and it's going to feel like complete chaos. But here's the thing. You have the choice to react to it or not. And the key to meditation is to not react to those thoughts as they come and pass in your mind. You do not have to give them that power over you, right? So if you've been thinking about something negative all day, it's like throwing it up on a board and writing it down and evaluating it from a neutral standpoint. So if you have any problems, any struggles in your life, maybe sad or the frustrated mind thing, peace of mind definitely will do it for you. Sit in meditation, breathe in and out, and observe your thoughts. You're going to want to observe your thoughts, not control them. Never want to control. Next one we got here is clear blocks and traumas. So meditation has helped me clear so many blocks and so many traumas. Most of the times when we're maneuvering through our lives and we're just wondering why things aren't working out in certain ways or not, we don't remember or necessarily even are aware that some of the blocks are traumas. So, for example, if you really want this job and this is a job that you're like, oh man, if I was doing that job, I would be the most happiest person in the world. This would be it for me. I would just be so in love with this. I would wake up every day excited to go to work and that type of gist. Now, imagine if 2 years before that, your parents told you that the people who are in this type of position that you want to be in aren't your type of people. They're not who you are. So that belief system is portrayed into reality, and that belief kept you blocked from actually taking that offer or doing that because you believed it not to be true, but the opportunity was there. So clearing blocks and traumas is immensely important because you get down to the root of your beliefs and what caused them, how they were there, how did they get implemented into your life. You can then choose to let them go. Bing, super cool. Intuitive abilities. Everyone has an intuition. It is a gut feeling. Oh my gosh, my gut feeling. Intuitive abilities. So you have 3 minds. You have your gut mind, you have your heart space, and your intellectual. Okay? Through meditations, you can connect your intuitive to your intellectual as long as you are aligned, you are connected. And so intuitive abilities are things like knowing something before it's going to happen, having a feeling of, should I do this or should I do that? More scientifically, your subconscious mind sort of. It's like a balance in between your higher self and your subconscious mind and the conscious mind kind of working together, giving you signs and hints through your body. Your body's trying to help. Your body knows this and that. You know this and that deep within. And the more you meditate, the more you can connect to your gut biome and everything of the nature so that you can further progress yourself in your life. Next one we got is mental strength and endurance. This is my main one. This is the one of the reasons why I actually originally started meditating, besides the whole trying to find truth and stuff. Mental strength and endurance is extremely important. Everything is mental, everything. And so if you are attempting to do something, you gotta have the mind for it, whatever that may be. It's better to be a gardener. It's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. Let's put it that way. So mental strength and endurance, meditation does this for you. When you meditate for 7 to 15 minutes a day, you will start to notice your internal awareness and focus shifting onto you, and your alertness, cognitive abilities, intuition will start to increase. You will start to become an alpha male, an alpha female in your area, in your domain, because you have gained mental strength and endurance to tackle any obstacle. And this mental strength and endurance ties directly into peace of mind. So your mental strength and endurance that you gain from meditation is not connected to your ego at all whatsoever. You are not creating identity from your mental strength. Your mental strength is what's going to help you make the decisions you need to want. So some honorable ones are pineal gland, starseed, lightworker activation, and light codes unlocking DNA. So pineal gland, I should put activation here. Pineal gland activation. So your pineal gland is this little thing right here in your head. Don't drink fluoride. Pineal gland activations can happen through meditations due to the awareness being focused to the pineal gland. So a lot of things, so the pineal gland is responsible for the connection between you and spirit. So this like mystical realm of like woo-woo stuff and like fairies and stuff, yeah, it's real. But the pineal gland is what it's the seat of the soul. You've probably heard that many times. That's what connects you to there. That can happen. You see, there's everything about meditation is intention. If you're intending something to happen, you are 9 times, if not 10 times out of 10, going to get that intention as long as you did the work within. Starseed Lightworker activations. Let's get into this one. So when I was 15 years old, I had my spiritual awakening, and it was while I was meditating, and it was absolutely mind-blowing because Starseed Lightworker activations, you say, well, if you're just sitting there, how could anything happen? If you're this far into the video and you have never meditated before, you're probably going to be interested about this one. So you see a lot of spiritual gurus and a lot of woke people, right, talking about all this stuff. What is all this mystical stuff that monks and stuff do and all this psychedelic stuff? It is Starseed Lightworker activations, which is remembering who you actually are and what you came here to do, what your sole purpose is. You see, you are a multidimensional spiritual being having a temporary human experience. You are infinite. There is nothing else than that. So having a Lightworker activation or a Starseed activation is the same thing as having a spiritual awakening. And when you have a spiritual awakening, one starts to realize that they are not just a drop in the ocean, but the whole ocean as a drop. And so that is the big picture and the small picture kind of realized in one big go. So light codes unlocking DNA. My friend JD, he's my best friend JD. We've been on the journey together for a very long time. I'll have him on the channel here pretty soon. But he actually sees light codes when he meditates. I don't see light codes. I'm not, when I meditate, it's not very vivid. It's more so DNA oriented. But when he meditates, he receives mad amounts of light codes. Like he can see them with his third eye. And so light codes are essentially light language. So love language, informational language, informational communication from your higher self to you, from benevolent beings to you, things of the nature. Very vague, but very direct as well. It ties into unlocking your DNA. So I don't know what the exact number is, but you have DNA inside of you, and like 5% of it, scientists know what it is, right? They like know what it is. I don't know if it's, I think it's like 10% or something. Scientists know what it is. And then the other like 90% of your DNA and your DNA strands is just like junk DNA. Like doesn't matter, it's just junk DNA. Wrong, that is not true. You actually unlock psychic abilities when you're unlocking your DNA. So for me, I could read minds. Everyone actually does this, but I read minds, I can channel vibrations, I can change moods, I can do everything you can. Not saying I can do anything you can't, but this is one of the abilities. One of the other abilities that I have as well is basically like unconscious, conscious maneuvering through my life. All I have to do is show up, and then my body seemingly moves itself. It is a very weird thing, but there is a lot to do with that, and there's also like telekinesis, aerokinesis, all of those cool. This is very esoteric, but if you're fundamental about the benefits of meditation, here you go, right here. I hope that has helped many of you. If you have not tried meditating, I recommend waking up in the morning, every single morning, meditating at least 10 minutes a day. At least 10 minutes a day for 30 days. Watch your life completely transform in front of your eyes. Because it did for me. And again, take it from me. I had no idea. I was looking at like spiritual people and like just people in general who meditated. I was like, oh my God, this freaking loser. What is he doing? I was the loser, right? I was the incompetent one that didn't understand. That was ignorant in my own ways. Until I became open-minded enough to, I'm gonna try it. Boom, boom, boom. It's so normal. So go ahead and meditate on your own time. As always, go ahead and follow me on Instagram for more updates and questionnaires. Go ahead and DM me. I'm open for all the DMs, all the good stuff. And yeah, I will have that video coming out hopefully tomorrow about the guided meditation, which is the video I just made previously to this one. It is a guided meditation to really kind of anchor in your dream lifestyle. This will be a meditation that is very impactful, very powerful, and you should stick around to see it. All right, if you enjoyed the content and you'd like to see more of it, go ahead and like and subscribe. Other than that, I'll see you in the next one. Much love.